Well, hello, friends. Real quick before we kick off the episode, I have to let you know about something exciting. I am seriously considering having an upgraded version of this podcast where you get bonus episodes and exclusive content. But here's the deal, I'm trying to decide what that content and those episodes should be. I do have some ideas, and I was wondering if you could vote really quick and tell me what you think about what would entice you, what would be interesting to you to get as bonus episodes on this podcast. For example, deeper dives into topics. Maybe I'm answering questions that many of you ask about starting or growing a business. Maybe even overhearing coaching calls, something like this. It would be a paid, upgraded version of this podcast, not very expensive at all, probably just a handful of dollars a month, but it be extra content for you to help you along your journey. My whole goal is to help you build your business dream, and I would love to offer you even more because some of you are asking for it. So if you could just look down in the show notes right now, there's two ways you can give me your answers. Number one, I have a Google form with 5 quick questions. It can be anonymous. You just answer them and vote on what would be interesting to you. Or number two, I have a voice memo system. You can just click it and you could just leave a voice memo with your phone right now and just record it and tell me what kind of topics, what things would be interesting to you behind the scenes, market news, what would be things that would be extra that would be really valuable to you. So thank you all so much. Okay, on to the episode. Well, hello, I'm Kimberly Brock, and for the last 20 years, I've been running my own businesses that have not only been profitable, but personally fulfilling to me. And so now I'm on a mission to help other women just like you do the exact same thing. Now we're going to have some fun, so let's get started. Well, hello, this is Kimberly. It's episode 57, and I am so glad that you've made it here today because today you're going to accomplish something really cool for your business. Yep, you are going to define what success means to you and your business. And you may be thinking, do I really need to define this? Do I really need to listen to this? Yes, you do. It's crucial as you go along building your business because people who don't get swayed, get emotionally down, don't keep their head up. And it's just something you need to have. It's like a North Star, it's kind of like your mission. So anyways, real quick, if you are new, I'm so happy that you are here. I help people get their businesses started right. I'm not talking about get rich quick schemes or anything like that. My whole premise is that you too can make money doing what you love and create the impact you are meant to be making. Yes, you can do it with solid business principles, and that's what I teach. So I'm so glad you're here. Make sure you get my free resources. Scroll down right now. If you're new, I've got a 16-step checklist. It's a handy checklist for you when you're starting your business to make sure you're covering all your bases. I also have a business purpose guide, which is really cool. So make sure you grab those. They're free for all my newbies. And also to all you newbies, make sure you hit subscribe. You don't want to miss out on any valuable tips that I'm going to share in episodes to come. So if you're in Spotify or Apple, whatever it is, make sure you hit subscribe or follow, whatever it says in your player, so that you don't miss out when I drop episodes. If you've been listening a while, thank you so much. I'm so happy that you all are here. You all have been so amazing and been leaving such awesome reviews. They mean the world to me. So thank you so much. And if you've never taken the time to give a quick rating, it literally takes 1 second. You can scroll down. Again, if you're an Apple or Spotify, just hit the 5-star rating. That would be so awesome. And if you have a minute to write a written review, that would be even better. They truly mean so much to me. So thank you all so much. Okay, on to the episode. Well, hello. I'm so glad that you're here today because you are going to do something really cool. You are going to write out what success means to you for this business. And no, I'm not going to let you say when I hit 100K or when I have 1 million Instagram fans. No, that's not what this is about. Success for your business is just like what we would call success in life, right? And some people say that to be successful in life, you make $1 million or you have some amazing house. And people often list material things. And I want you to realize today that your business is so much bigger than just the money you're making. And as you're starting this business, it's not about you against the world. or you versus every other business out there. It's about you versus you. Let me say that again. Your new business is about you versus you. This is your time to create something special, all your own, built your way with your unique gifts that God has given you, and transform it into a way that you can make a living. Now, let me clarify. We all have wants and desires, right? We want to make $100,000 right away. We want to make $1 million. It's just like with you in your personal life. You want that amazing purse. You want that new laptop. You want that great house. You want that new car. We all know that material things are fleeting, right? They bring us joy temporarily, but they are not the long-term value of what brings us happiness. And you know this, right? Like before maybe you got married or before you started a new life, you may have thought, all I want is a happy home where I can be me and I have a great relationship and I have food on the table and we have everything we need. That's kind of like how you are going to look at your business. There's certain things that you really need. And today I want you to write out what you need, not what you want and desire. So it's a mind shift. Today is a mind shift for you as you write out what it means to have a successful business. So I am going to just give you some thoughts, okay? I want this to be all your own. I don't want it to be this template of exactly what it should say. I do want some rules around it. I don't want you to put when I get 15,000 followers on Instagram or when I make 100K, I don't want you to put that. I want you to put down the milestones that you believe would be great achievements. Okay? And here are the milestones that I'm going to suggest. And again, I'm saying them as milestones, not as, oh, this is when you have a successful business. You will never reach that status of a successful business. I've been there making, 6 figures with 2 businesses at the same time, both making 6 figures. And I never felt like I was totally successful because I always saw the next milestone of like, oh, I need to make now, 500K and then I need to make 700K and then I need to make $1 million. Like I always saw what was ahead. And I think I failed to realize that there are certain things that I had already done that made me successful. And that's what I want for you today, so that when you hit these things, you realize what a success you already are. So here's the first one. When you actually share with other people that you are starting a business, this is a big deal. And you're probably thinking, what are you talking about? Isn't it a bigger deal when you get your business license and you file for an LLC or you do something like that? Yes, those are special days. But I think the bigger day is the day that you tell people that you are starting this business, because now you have put yourself out there. I'm going to give you an example. I thought this was awesome. Last week on Facebook, a guy friend of mine who is in technology, okay, he works for a huge tech firm. He said in 5 years, I am starting my own business and it's in the health industry. He said, it's something I'm very passionate about. I've always felt called to do this. And I'm just announcing now that I'm going to follow my passion in 5 years and start this business. And he was listing out what he's going to be doing. He hasn't officially started his business yet. He didn't get his DBA yet for this or his LLC. He's not selling anything. He is putting himself out there because he knows in his soul that this is what he wants to do with you and your business. If you have not told anyone yet that you are starting a business, I challenge you to do that. But I think you should write down that that is a day that you have started to become successful, is the day that you commit to actually doing this. The day you tell someone else, not just yourself, You tell someone else. And if you've already told someone, because maybe obviously if you already have a business, you've told a lot of people, I hope, right? You can put that down. I am successful because I shared this with the world. There was a day that I told people that I'm doing this and I committed to it. So I want you to realize that that right there is a success. Why is that a success? Because so many people never start their businesses. Are you hearing me? So many people. I know women right now today who have been telling me for years that they want to start their own business and they never have because they're scared. They don't think they have the time. They don't realize how simple it is to start. They could start telling people, I'm going to start this business here soon. I'm going to get it going. And you wouldn't believe what mentally happens when you do that. Okay. So again, if you already have a business, you have done this, and round of applause to you because you did what a lot of people never do. And if you're listening to me right now and you have this business idea in your head, it's been swirling around and you haven't told anyone, I challenge you to ask yourself, why have you not told anyone? Do you really not want to do this? I would think that you actually really do want to do this because you wouldn't even be listening to this podcast if you didn't. Who can you tell? Who can you commit to besides yourself and say, I'm doing this and today's the day. And here's the first step in my business success is taking that first step. To me, that's the first step, that you're committing to doing it. Okay. So that's the first thing. The second thing that actually makes you successful is coming up with a product or a service, actually developing your product or service. Maybe you make something on your own. Maybe you're some type of crafter. Maybe you make some kind of trays. Maybe you make artwork, or maybe you offer some type of service, like some kind of lesson or some kind of workshop. If you have actually gotten to that step where you have created something, round of applause to you. That is a success. Because so many people not only don't make it to the point where they actually start their business, but then they don't make it to the point where they actually create an offering, create something that they can sell. So I want you to write that down. If you already have something for sale, you are already a success because you took the steps to create something many people never do. They dream about it. They consider it maybe like a hobby and they kind of do it on the side and they create a Pinterest board or they create a little list in their notes, but they never actually create it. If you haven't done that today, if you've told people you want to start a business, but you have never created a product, today, will you start creating it? Create something that you could sell. Your business does not have to cost you $1 million to start. It can start in the most simplest, basic form. Think about if your niece or nephew or your child said, I want to start a business and I want to sell my art. What would be the simplest form that you would tell them to go sell their art? You wouldn't go tell them to go get a loan at the bank. You wouldn't tell them, get your website up now. You better start doing Facebook Lives and Instagram Lives. You would not say that. What would you say? You would say, okay, you want to start your business? Let's get some of your art together. Let's look at it and let's figure out how we can share this with other people and figure out how they could buy it. It would be the most simple form of business. That's what I'm trying to get you to do with your business because so many are scared because you think it's so complicated and it's really not. It doesn't have to be complicated. You can make this a grand venture. You can open a store and do all that. And I have clients who are, and it's amazing. But I'm just saying you have the power. You have a choice. If you are scared that this is complicated, if you feel overwhelmed, then my, advice is to start simple. Okay. Just like you would tell a child, right? So if you have started your business, you have created a product or service, I'm so happy because you have taken that step and you've committed to it. The third thing that is a really good gauge of your success, and to me, this is the most important one, is how you have made a difference in others' lives through your business. Because you have. And I've talked about this before on a previous episode, that the impact you make is not just on your life, like that you were able to quit your 9 to 5 or you're able to make money on the side doing this while you stay home with your kids. It's the impact that you make on clients' lives because you're helping them. You're of service to them. You are showing other women, most of the people that are listening to me are women. I do have men that listen to the show, so thank you guys for listening. But women, you are showing kids in your life, other little girls, that anything is possible for you, that you can do this, right? You are showing your family that you are taking initiative. You're taking initiative for something that you truly believe in, and you are making it happen. I mean, this is not to be bragging or saying anything, but my son's always like, Mom, I can't believe you actually did this, because he sees me as this normal human being here at the house who said, I want to start a podcast and I want to start a business. And he has watched me, and so has my daughter, watched me, well, both my daughters. I don't know why I said my daughter. I meant my college daughter, because she gets it more, right? She gets what it's like to have to be thinking about how you're going to make money and what a career looks like, right? But they see me taking these steps and risks and putting myself out there. Then they see the difference that I make in others' lives. They see the reviews that y'all put on the podcast. They know what I've told them from clients being so kind to me after I've helped them. They know the difference that I've made in others' lives. So again, that is success. The impact that you make on everyone's life. If you have a store and someone comes into your store and you greet them and it's a happy experience and you've given them a way to buy a gift quickly or buy something for their pets or do something, you have enhanced their lives. Maybe it's a small way, but you've made their day better. You've made their life easier. You've helped them relieve pain. You've helped bring them joy. Whatever it is that you are doing, you're creating impact, and that is success. Now, when you go to write this today, I want you to see if you have ever made a difference with this product that you are offering or this service that you are offering. Maybe you don't even have your business going yet, but it's an idea you've had. Maybe have you created a prototype and someone has looked at it and seen it and thought, oh my gosh, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen? Have you already had some type of result or impact that you didn't really think about yet? Has anyone reacted to what you've created, right? And if you already have a business, what are those reviews that you've gotten? What are those kind words that people have given back to you? That's what makes a successful business owner. Because to me, a person that is not successful with their business is one that doesn't have any happy customers, that makes people mad when you come in the store. Have you ever had a bad experience? You go in a store and the owner just looks totally mad, or the person working there is just not happy? That's, to me, not a successful business. So that's why I wanted you to approach this today and really look at this from a different vantage point and think, my business is successful because I've already put myself out there. I've started it. I've done it. I've created products and services, and I've made a difference in people's lives. And I want you to know that if you're just in the planning and starting phase of your business, you are going to be bombarded with successes from other business owners, especially because of social media. And you will see people say, I just made $1 million. I just sold 800 of my courses. I just had a 50K launch. You will see all of this and it will start to eat at you. You will feel like you're not successful. You will be like, well, I know I only made 50K this year, but that really stinks compared to all these other people that are making so much money. You are going to be bombarded with all kinds of things, and it's going to make you feel less than. And you know, because I always talk about this, it really drives me crazy because I want you to see that what you're already doing is amazing. You are making a difference, and that's the most important key to this business. Now, you could argue the most important key is that you need to make money so that you can keep doing it, and I do have to agree with you. You do have to make money to do this. So, I'm allowing you to put part of the money factor into what will make your business successful because you do need to make money. I just want it to be in a way that is what you need in terms of money and not what you desire, because I don't want you to then get to what you desire and realize you desire more. Does that make sense? It's like what I said at the beginning. It's fleeting. Material things are fleeting. So if you have this goal that if I make 50K, I have a successful business and I'm amazing. Because I'm going to tell you right now, when you get to 50K, you are going to want to be at 100K. The cheese keeps moving. You know, the rat and the cheese, it just keeps moving. And you keep going up and then you will never feel fulfilled. And you know my whole premise is for you to build a sustainable, profitable business that you love that's also personally fulfilling and allows you to create the impact you are meant to be making, right? So in order to be fulfilled, you need to define what this success is and what that means to you so that when things come along that try to break you down, either seeing other people's successes or you getting nervous and scared. In fact, I did a podcast episode a few back on the fire within, and it's about how to stay strong and keep a hold of that mission. And I'll put the link below because that's really important. There's stuff that's going to be thrown at you, but I think you have to see that you're a successful business owner, not just for the money, it's for these other things as well. So right now, money-wise, if there is a certain amount that you need to keep this going. Some people, I'm telling you, I've had clients that are like, I need to make $1,000 a month. That's all I need to make. I've had other clients say, I really need to make like $5K a month so I can replace my 9 to 5. I get it. Your money need is different from everyone else's. It really is. Your need. I'm not talking about your want. I'm talking about your need. So you are allowed to put down, if you need to make $500 a month. I'm going to tell you right now, when I started my business, when I put it online, I was jumping up and down thinking I could make $500 a month. In all seriousness, I remember telling my husband, I remember where it was. I was like, oh my gosh, if I can make $500 a month, and I was raising 2 little toddlers at the time, I'm like, this would be awesome. So I want you to do that. What is it that you need to get this business to a sustainable level? And then whatever comes after that is amazing and a bonus and a cherry on top. It is not what defines your success. Okay? This is what defines your success. That you took the chance, that you were courageous, that you created a product or service that was needed or wanted by other people, that you made a positive impact on others' lives. That's what makes a successful business. The money is amazing that comes with it, and we do need it. So you're allowed to put that. But I don't want you to put your biggest material want and need so that you can go on 1,000,000 trips and you can have nicer clothes and you can have all that, because I know that it's fleeting. And that's not what's going to truly satisfy you as a business owner. What's going to satisfy is the results that you bring for other people and the difference that you make. So that's what I wanted to say today. And if you are not in my academy, why are you not in there? I help people like you get your businesses started. I have workshops to help you nail down your business idea, know how to create a business model, and how to research and validate your idea so that you actually start one that you love and that actually makes money. And then I have other workshops in there for you, creating all the foundations of your new business so that you get it started right, because you know I believe in solid business principles. This is not about get rich quick schemes. This is about doing it right. And yes, a lot of times that means a slow and steady, but you are able to then go into the world and fly, birdie, fly, and make money and create impact through your new business. So if you've never checked out my academy, scroll down right now and take a look, because I would love to have you in there and you get access to me to help you this whole time that you're starting your business. And you know I would love nothing more than to help you make the impact you are meant to be making through your new business. So that's it. And if you're also not in my Facebook group, I've got a link down below. You better get in there. There are some amazing, amazing women in there. Y'all, they are awesome. And to those of you that are in my group, I love you all. I think you are so wonderful. I love the positive notes that you post for each other and just everything that you're grateful for about your business and all that. We do some fun things in the group. So if you're not in it, you need to be a part. That is it. Thank you all so much for listening. And remember, no, not everybody gets a ribbon, but yes, You are building a successful business with every milestone that you make. I'm so happy for you. Okay, have a great day. Until next time, bye now. Now, this episode may be over, but our relationship does not have to end here. Head on over to KimberlyBrock.com, and yes, you can get more valuable information for your journey. And you know what? You don't need to go through this alone. I would love to help you. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye.